Alright, so welcome to another episode of Voices from the Planet. What's up, guys? Thank you again for tuning back in. This is episode number 13. And I have special guests with me recording this intro for this special episode. My son in the car with me on our way home from our day at work, and he was with his Nona and Ji-chan today, hanging out. So we're gonna do a quick little intro for episode 13, which is about NAMM, the North American Musicians Merchant Convention in California. Two of my good friends, Dennis and Paul, went to the convention this year, and they came over to our house and talked about it with me for a little bit. Before we get into that, I kind of want to talk about some things. It's been a month almost since I put out the last episode, which was with my friend Royce about the Cannabis Expo. But I mean, not a lot has happened since then. I've just been real busy with work and all that shit and family and stuff. But what happened? Where's Batman? I got my son. You contributing now? Where's Batman? My son loves Batman. So actually, I want to ask you guys real quick. Are you guys excited to see the new Batman vs. Superman movie that's coming out? Are you excited, son? Batman vs. Superman? You excited? He's excited. But what I'm excited for and what I want to talk about is the Deadpool movie. I haven't seen it yet. It's been out for probably a couple weeks now. Trying to avoid spoilers, kind of. I watched a couple movie reviews on YouTube about it, and watched Kevin Smith's show Fat Man on Batman about the Deadpool movie. There were some spoilers in there. You can't avoid them, but I'm assuming that this is the type of movie that even if you hear it, you still want to. They can't spoil everything. They can't give you every joke every time he breaks the fourth wall or whatever. So there's going to be a lot for me to see. The problem, however, is I do not like going to movie theaters. My wife gives me shit for that all the time because she wants to go watch these movies that come out. But I'm not into going to theaters. I don't like the movie theater experience, being in there with all those people and so crowded. And it doesn't have to do it with anything with the because I'm paranoid after the Colorado shooting in Aurora or anything like that. I've never liked it, even from before. I just don't like crowded places. Ugh, I like watching movies in the comfort of my own home, where you can just lay down or whatever. I mean, I'll go to a movie theater if the movie's been out for a while now, and you know, you go in the middle of the day and there's 20 people and everybody's spread out. That's fine with me. But sitting seat to seat next to somebody you don't know, trying to watch this movie, it's not my thing. I don't dig it. So I gotta wait to watch Deadpool till it either comes out on DVD or whatever. But being that I don't like going to movie theaters, and I do get excited about new movies that are coming out, I've had to just accept the fact that I'm waiting till they're out on DVD or till we can rent them or whatever. But I just know that I'm not gonna go see it in the theater. We did go see, what was the last movie we went to go see? I think I took your mom, or your mom might have took me to go see something. I don't remember. But yeah, I don't like movie theaters, but I am looking forward to seeing the Deadpool movie. I'm looking forward to seeing that and the Batman vs. Superman and... What's that? Are you digging your nose? You digging for gold? You got anything in there? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, this is the episode number 13 with Dennis and Paul. So Dennis and Paul, both of them actually, you might have remembered them from previous episode, the IT Crowd episode. They both worked for the same company that I do in our IT department. Dennis recently moved to Louisiana. Lucky bastard, he made it out. He got out alive, but he's still doing some consultant type stuff for our company. And Paul still works for the company. He actually just came back to work after being on TDI for a while. So Dennis was back in town for a couple of weeks, so that's why we had him come. I wanted to talk to him about this. This convention was a while ago, probably a couple months or maybe a month. But yeah, I wanted to talk to them and see how it was, because they're both really good musicians, so they actually are knowledgeable and can talk about that kind of shit better than anybody else that I know, really. So that was cool. But Dennis, being in Louisiana at the time, had to take a train all the way to California, which is an interesting story he shared with us. And Paul just shared his. There's some funny stories on this episode. You gotta listen to them to hear from them. Hopefully you'll find them as funny as I did, or maybe it's one of those you had to be there moments. But yeah, I think, yeah, so again, always thank you guys for checking out the episodes. Thank you for liking and subscribing on SoundCloud. The videos, the episodes are also up on YouTube. Hey Batman, where'd the Batman go? Sorry son, I'm driving here, hold on 1 second. I don't know where I was, I can't see him. I don't see the Batman. I don't see the Batman, son. Alright, we're just gonna have to forget about the Batman for now. But, yeah, I'm also on iTunes now. That's what happened in this past month since I haven't been on putting up an episode. I finally got my shit on iTunes. And I want to thank especially my wife's brother, Michael, for helping me out. It wasn't as hard as I really thought, but he knew more about RSS feeds than I did. And I have no clue about that shit, so he kind of showed me, and we figured it out, and I submitted it to iTunes, and they approved it, and now you can find Voices from the Planet on iTunes, in the iTunes store, or on your podcast app, on your phone. So search it, write a review, rate it, let me know. Come on guys, I really want to see what you guys are thinking. Even if you want to write a comment and just say, fuck you, Eric, you suck, that's fine. I want to see that people are actually listening to this shit. But yeah, believe me, if you have any constructive criticism, let me know. Maybe we can make this show better, in your opinion, I guess. I don't know, fuck. But yeah, I'm going to cut this intro off. You got anything to say, son? He's too busy digging his nose. Alright, but yeah, so this is it, episode number 13, the NAMM convention with Dennis and Paul. Alright, you guys, enjoy it. Damn it. I'm sorry, I just said that, and that's very Brody Stevens. I don't know if you know who that is. He's a comedian, stand-up comedian. I'm not trying to copy Brody Stevens. It just came out that way, but yes, enjoy the episode. Thank you.
Look so nice, how do you get so thin? Now your hands like ice, it's a harder sin. Skin white like a ghost when a perfection. Pray to God for the dead, we never resist him, don't you know?
Anyway, so I was sitting at Fantastic Sam's. Paul was getting his haircut. This little boy comes up to me and he says, "Hey." I said, "Hey." He goes, "Do you believe in God or the devil?" And I said, "I believe in both." And he looked at me kind of funny. He goes, "Huh." So he went over and he talked to his mom. You know, his mom's getting her hair done.
Mm-hmm.
He comes back and he says, "I talked to my mom, and mom says I can't believe in both. I can't believe in the devil, and that I can't talk to you." And he went and walked away from me.
You know what the best answer to that is? I heard it in a movie. It's kind of dark to tell a kid, though. I forget what movie it was, but they were asking the same question, and the lady was saying, "I don't believe in the devil." And the guy says, "Well, that's fine. He believes in you." Believes you're gonna fuck up and up to it. What movie was that? Oh, it was I see his little dingling. I know it's not his dingling, it's his finger. But anyway, so
look what happens when you go end up on it. Look. It looks like a tiny one.
You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Oh, did we start that
Yeah.
already?
Yeah.
That's how we're gonna start it?
Yeah.
Alright, that's cool.
There's no real good way to start
Yo, what's
it.
up? This is Paul. Paul Ewan, guys. What's happening?
This is Dennis.
Bless you.
Dennis Hall.
Why are you talking so soft this time?
Like
Because last time you commented that your voice sounded
He's
so
like
loud.
Bond.
I was just worried it would stick out too much.
Nah. It's barely even
Dennis
moving
Hall
the
Jr.
meter. So
You do look
project.
a lot like your dad, so you could be a junior.
That's messed up.
And we have Shabri
Say
What's
hi.
up?
and Erickson. Say hi.
Erickson.
Say hi. Say aloha. Alright, never mind.
Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
Batman.
Batman's more important than
And
anything.
Nicole's here.
This is-
Say hi.
Nicole's here?
She's out back.
Oh, cool.
So yeah. Welcome guys. Welcome home, Dennis.
Thank you. Been back for all of
A week
6 days. Yeah.
How does it feel? Well, so we should. I'll fill all our listeners up because I'm sure they're dying to know what you've been up to lately. You know what I mean? After the last episode, people I think have come to love you.
I didn't listen to the last one.
You didn't?
Oh, I did.
You listened to? Bruh, what the fuck?
That's pretty messed up, dude.
Isn't that you guys, or was that all?
No,
of
That
us?
was all of us.
Oh, we were the last episode.
No, I mean
No,
I've
the last
done
episode
other
was
ones
on.
since
Oh,
then,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm talking about
yeah.
the last one that you guys.
Yeah, they
on.
did come to love Dennis. That's true.
Have I become a fan favorite?
Yeah, I must agree.
And so yeah, I moved to Louisiana.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
That was December 19th. Was my last day in Hawaii.
Boo.
So it's gone almost exactly 3 months.
3 months and you're back now.
Yeah.
Because you missed us or because
I got some work to do. Man.
those bastards keep pulling you back?
People don't know
At
what
least
they
they're pulling you back to Hawaii.
It was good,
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
It's been
dude.
good.
I mean, he's here, right? That's a good thing.
Yeah, we missed you.
It's been fun.
What have you been up to in Louisiana?
I've been playing with a dog
And peanut butter.
and eating a lot of peanut butter.
The dog or you?
My dog.
They both at the same
At
time.
the same time, actually. It's been exciting. Specifically off of my toes. It's been a little disgusting. I rode a train halfway across the U.S.
I know. Actually, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Was that
Yeah.
NAMBLA?
Yeah.
It's
it
not
was awesome.
NAMBLA, is it? Was it NAMM?
NAMM.
Do you know what NAMBLA is?
No, it's NAMBLA.
The North American Man Boy Love Association. It was
But
on
how would you know this?
It was
though?
on an episode of South Park.
So that's what I want.
But it's also the North American Marlon Brando Lookalike Association. So in that episode, there was this whole mix-up between NAMBLA, the two ones, and
And we're there for.
and how the Marlon Brando lookalikes get pissed because everybody mistakes him for the Man Boy Love one. Anyway, yeah. So the NAMM.
It's awesome.
That's the South Park.
Bro, how was that? How long did it take?
That's it. Well, I left on Monday
Oh, crap.
early, and I got there in L.A. early, like at 5 a.m. And it's pretty cool because
Like one day?
No.
Monday to Wednesday. That's
I wasn't listening. Sorry. Did you say that? Did you
Monday-
say Wednesday?
Bro,
No, I think he was gonna get there eventually.
I got there till Wednesday early. Like I got there like 5:30 in the morning, Wednesday morning, and they have a really good transit system. So I actually was able to take the bus to the airport, and from the airport, I took a shuttle to my rental car place.
Oh.
so I wouldn't have to pay a
Wow,
cab.
yeah, you cheap guy. That's
That's
awesome.
so cheap. It costs $8 instead of like 60.
It's brilliant.
No, it
good.
worked out. Yeah,
Yeah.
it took a little longer than normal, but
Did you just go nonstop on the train the whole 3 days?
yeah, they stopped in San Antonio for 3 hours,
Mm.
and I didn't know it was gonna be 3 hours, so I got out for a few minutes, went back in and waited. That was.
I heard he didn't shower either. It's
Well, yeah. There's
disgusting.
no shower. Is there shower cars?
There is if you get like a sleeper card. I don't have one. Next time I will. I will do it again. I think it was.
Well,
cool.
they have bathrooms. You can just like spray some
Oh
acid.
yeah, I
Fucking
did the
wash your
whole
armpits and shit.
sponge bath type thing. Yeah, it's
Bro, I
pretty
think
Your
exciting.
I went
Oshibori.
back the day.
After like the first day, you kind of start to stink. Yeah. It's-
No, yeah. Because plus, did you change clothes?
No.
Oh shit! So
I had a
Were you
meeting.
like up next to people too?
No. Luckily, so there's like these seats are like about 4 times the width of an airplane seat,
Oh, okay.
and they give you 2 of them, and there's no bar between the 2.
Oh, that's
Again,
cool.
So it's actually pretty big, and they recline back to where there's probably like a good 3 feet in front of you and the seat in front of you,
oh shit! Yeah.
so you can lean back all the way and put your legs up all the way. So I
You got
kind of
timing
slept.
stations and stuff too.
Yeah, there's power cables everywhere.
Is this
USB.
Amtrak?
Amtrak,
The other
exactly.
thing where the table folds down in the middle.
There was no table.
Oh.
Oh no! I did that. I went to that area. That's like just one of the.
The dining cars.
They have a dining car. Dining car is like baller status. It's like you got to make reservations and it's kind of
Really?
expensive. Yeah,
Is it nice like that?
The food there is really good. They make it, it's not like an airplane. It's not like ready-made. They actually have a chef on board. That's all he does is cook.
No
It's good
shit.
food. And then they have like a snack shop, which has like wings and hot dogs and
Yeah.
burgers. The kind you can buy that you microwave pretty much.
Where you ate?
And I ate at both of them actually. I ate one night in the dining car, but I paid like $42 for like a flat steak or whatever, like a what do they call it? Like a hamburger steak practically. It's kind of expensive. But it tasted great. Came with mashed potatoes.
Hamburger steak. Yeah, like a hamburger patty.
Yeah.
Hamburger steak.
No, but it was made with like filet mignon meat or whatever. I don't know how I could call it. It was good though. It was a cool experience.
Yeah, that's cool. That's exciting. It's kind of an adventure. Is that your first time taking a train?
That was my first time taking a train. So that was fun.
Yeah,
Something different.
See the countryside.
Yeah, that was awesome. The only thing is though, the internet wasn't all that great. Yeah, in certain areas. Between certain areas, there was literally there's no internet on the train. But I had,
Your
my
data.
phone.
Yeah.
But yeah, didn't work out all that great. It didn't work literally from like San Antonio to somewhere in Arizona. It didn't work, and then from somewhere in New Mexico to somewhere else it was dead too.
So what do you do to kill time? Do they have like movies and stuff on there?
I downloaded a ton of movies to listen to before I got to watch or whatever, and then music too, and then I played Star Wars Angry Birds for about 7 hours, I'd say. That got kind of boring after a while.
And I'm sure you went back to try it again and see if it wasn't boring, and you're like, nope, still boring.
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
still boring.
Flying here this time, I only game I had was Angry Birds again, so I played it again. But it wasn't quite the same.
Super good podcast host will be eating while we do this.
That's awesome.
So hope you guys have long stories to tell so I can like scar some shit down. Thanks, buddy.
I mean, the whole purpose of going there was to go to NAMM.
And what is NAMM?
NAMM is the National Associations of Musical Instrument Manufacturers or something like that. I may actually want to.
Probably should have looked it up too. Yeah. Go look it up.
I'll look it up real quick. Anyway, it's pretty nuts.
Paul, you're not doing anything. You should look it up while he's talking.
I'm chilling right now.
Here, actually, I'll do it on here.
I'm actually enjoying Dennis's.
I am, me too. But we'll make actually something work good this time. We'll try and do something.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Hey, you can't be doing that on the keyboard.
Yeah, I was right. National Association of Music Merchants instead of manufacturers.
So it's basically like a trade show for all the different manufacturers.
Yeah. So like, it was at the Anaheim Convention Center. What was cool was I went to Star Wars Celebration last year at Anaheim Convention Center. And it was only like 2 halls of like probably close to 4 halls, I guess, that are there. A, B, C, D, E. There's 5 halls there.
I don't know.
And then there was like 3 floors with stuff too.
It was just packed.
It was packed. There was a ton of people.
Like how big is that compared to the Hawaii Convention Center?
Oh, Hawaii Convention Center is like a drop in the bucket in comparison. It's like nothing.
NAMM would pack it out easily. We didn't even get to see all of them.
We never even got to the second floor at all. We didn't do anything on the second floor at all.
Just went first and third.
And the third floor, we only got to one section. Pretty much the keys section and Boss pedals, which is rolling. Pretty much the only area we went on the third floor. We missed a whole bunch up there.
We got to see Capenna guys, though. That was cool.
Yeah, we saw Capenna.
Yeah, I saw you guys posted that on Instagram.
Hung out with them for a little
I was
while.
stalking you guys while you were there. It looked like fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You guys never check out like the drummer section?
I did, definitely.
Speaking of drummers, dude,
I saw
was it?
follow Tony Royster Jr.
Listen to this. Tony Royster Jr. is the man, but I'm gonna tell you,
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you somebody who's a legend right now that I actually got to sit down and talk story with.
Who's that?
JR. Do you know who JR is? One of the most recorded drummer in the world. I mean, all of Michael Jackson albums. This guy is just pure badness, dude. He's just sick. And I think Yamaha. Was it Yamaha?
Feisty.
Huh?
Feisty we went to. Roland we went to.
Roland had a demonstration going on, and then he was putting on the demonstration for them. And they had him in a cage, and everybody was standing on the cage. It was a steel cage.
Jeez, like an animal.
His name's
What is that?
John Robinson.
John Robinson, right? They call him JR.
JR for short.
Look, dude, everybody. I mean, this guy is just the hottest. He's the biggest thing, man.
He's the most recorded drummer in history, pretty much.
Yeah.
He was
How old
on.
is he?
He's older guy, maybe mid-50s, early 60s, possibly. Dude could cut up though. So the one thing that was cool is he was trying to. One thing that Roland's a real big, like guitar effects, piano, synths, that type of thing company. So one thing they always try to do is incorporate, percussion with electronica music, right? Like EDM or whatever. They try to make it work with other things. So one of the things they did was they had him in a cage. Yeah, it was soundproof, and it was an acoustic drum set. But there was triggers for all types of electronic things to throw into it. Some of the triggers were like samples, so they were like piano samples and stuff, or like a run on a piano. Other things were like like a clap or whatever. You know, like other things. Like so, he kind of fit everything all together, all kinds of different things, and he mixed it up.
He has a fever.
Well, we did go to the beach today, and he was in the sun like for hours.
High.
Like how high?
Like 101.4.
Oh shit, are you serious?
Yeah, that's kind of high.
Yeah.
They typically do run a little higher, but not that
Try
high.
to take your temperature and see how you have an unusually high temperature for babies. Alright, go, what are you saying? Sorry.
No worries, no worries. So anyways, yeah, it was a lot of mix of pretty much the acoustic and electric together. It was cool. But it ends up that one of the guys that we had met through Instagram in the past or whatever, right? He introduced us to JR, and we kind of like hung out with him for a little while, talk story, talk about the music industry in Hawaii. And Paulie knows, Paulie has been working with some guys in the past, obviously, that he knew and they played with and stuff too. So it's kind of cool, just to chit chat or whatever. We'll hang out for probably an
Industry
hour and a half, 2 hours.
talk shop with the.
Well, one of the first names that when we told him was from Hawaii, he drops was my bass mentor, the guy who taught me how to play bass,
And who's that?
Randy Oloya. And so that was one of the first names he dropped, and I was like, oh, of course, I know that man.
You want to grab one of those green pants?
The Nazi of bass players himself.
Yeah, he's kind of hardcore.
He's badness though, dude. He's probably the best on the island, and I'm gonna say that on the podcast, so everybody else can get mad at me.
Good, make some controversy.
Yeah, I don't think too many people will fight me on it.
Disagree, yeah. He's hard to play with,
Yeah.
Sit back, sit back.
to say it lightly.
Yeah, hopefully there's nothing else either.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. He's just hardcore.
But yeah, I mean that was just about the drums, dude. I mean we seen, bro, crazy stuff. I don't know if you look at. This is a funny thing when we went up there. You know, I was trying to be all hush about it, right? I didn't want like too many people to know that I went, you know. And then it ends up that while they were interviewing this one guy for this Israeli instrument that you move around and stuff, and you can pull it up and I can actually show you. I'm on the video. Myself and our friends that are all there are on that video.
Was it on YouTube?
Myself, yeah, you can just Google this right now.
Oh, okay.
Myself and Dennis is on it, and
How
then
do I-
I'm
how do I-
actually in the thumbnail itself, and this thing has already been shared 1 million times.
Oh, so how
I'm
many
in the
people
freaking
saw you?
thumbnail. So I'm thinking about maybe 3 to 4 million people have seen me and know that I went to the NAMM show.
So why were you trying to hide that you were going to?
I just didn't want to hide, just because I don't know, just because I was off work. I just
Yeah.
medical reasons. So
what do I Google? Wait, actually, you want to whisper it so that people listening can't also already make it
nah,
so
they
easy
can go
for them?
look.
Yeah, but you're making it so easy for them by telling
I'm
them
already
exactly
back
what
at
to look
work,
for.
so who cares?
Alright.
And I don't think anybody at work really cared either. It was therapeutic. You know,
Yeah,
so-
nobody gives a shit.
No.
Nah, maybe they do, but what's the name of it? What do I say?
It was from the Discovery Channel. I know that. I'm trying to find it right now on Facebook because
You just told me you could tell me what to Google, and Google
it's
it.
like Kandaba is the name of the instrument.
Is that weird one you sent me? No,
Yeah. And I never could find that actual video.
Did you
for
say
whatever reason.
kendama, like the Japanese thing with the ball?
No, it's like Kandaba.
So why you?
D-A-B-A? Nope, it's telling me, did you mean kendama? Nah. I don't know what that is.
I got an interesting story while you look
Just
that
sit
up.
over
there.
here. No, you should.
Kendama,
So-
like space ba?
No, all one thing.
Nope, I don't know. Kendama, or whatever.
It
Anyway,
was like tribal sounds.
He'll find it in his face.
it's like a didgeridoo.
Actually, kind of.
Like a didgeridoo on steroids. Is that the electric one? No, that you sent me something else. That
Yeah.
with all the weird buttons.
Yeah.
So what does it do? Like, since we can't Google it, what
I
kendama?
don't even know what the instrument does. We were just walking.
We just
by
happen to
it
be
at the
walking.
right time.
So here's the thing. It looks like the flute from Star Wars. You know, when
Yeah,
they
it
go in the
looks-
cantina.
it never buy it, to be honest.
So we thought like the whole time we were talking like that thing is so ugly, but it looks just like
It looks
Yeah.
really kind of nuts. That I think I looked it up.
Dama
What you said.
or something.
I'm gonna go on YouTube and look it up. But what? Yeah, I saw it and I was like, you sent me a link to just a video of a guy playing it, but it was really weird. Like he was on the street, like performing, like street performer.
Oh, that electric thing that lights up?
It almost looks like they
It's
cut it
going
off
like
of like
this,
an
right?
electronic, like
He wasn't
ear or
on the
something.
ad.
It's like
No,
an
that
antler.
was
It's like-
that was in the whole warehouse. That was like on one
That
section.
was
where you
so
could try it.
strange. Remember watching that? I showed it to you.
Yeah, you watched it for about 30 seconds. You're like, okay, this is weird.
I think I
We
skipped like
stood
half
around
an
it for a few minutes.
because we were like
We were just kind of
perplexed,
like,
what is this? Yeah.
what's going on here? Here's a
And
friend- here.
DABA.
I think that's maybe I'm screwing it up with something else.
You
that
know
I'm
what?
screwing it up.
How about I just help you look?
Here's the thing.
The thing is, it's not gonna help anybody listening to this podcast.
It's not like Gizmodo or something, or
No.
So.
4 people do.
Yeah.
Nah, you guys.
Cadabra. It's a cadabra.
There you go.
Cadabra.
That's exactly what it is.
Like, a la...
Okay, Nicole, you're
Ala
gonna have to look
Cadabra.
at this. Right when you see the podcast, I want to see if you guys can identify me.
Oh, the one that you were the thing
The
for?
thumbnail for.
It's on.
You gotta look at the Discovery one.
What podcast
So
was
what
that?
I do like this?
NAMM.
What I do like Cadabra and Discovery Channel?
No, just NAMM. NAMM. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, I remember this thing is really weird.
You would know. Yeah, that's the one right there. That with the guy.
Which one?
Any one of them, you'll see me right there.
It's only a minute long.
Try that one. Just try it.
Oh, there's Dennis.
Where did you find it? Where'd you find it?
Controller allows musicians to play up to 16 instruments simultaneously.
There's your boy.
Failed at
Right
NAMM,
there. How's he?
the annual music merchants.
And you can be in the backside of that one.
Watch.
Developed by Israeli firm Tribal Tools, it manipulates sound.
This lady's like in awe of it.
You
I
remember
don't know
seeing
why.
this lady?
She's like so stupid looking too.
It's so weird with the microphone on the top.
Yeah, so he could sing into it, and the notes that you're playing, it's almost like a talk box.
Like
too.
auto tune.
Yeah, no, not auto tune, like a talk box, like back in the day.
Yes, like the Neville Brothers.
Yeah,
and that kind of stuff,
yeah. Where it's
Like California
you make your
knows
guitar,
how
your voice
to
come
party.
on. Yeah, that's what it does, dude. It's badness, bro. It's weird.
It looks
It's
super
very
weird. I will say that.
So like, I think
And
they're
you
like,
have to play it so enthusiastic.
no, I think that guy was just
Okay.
really
I'm
into
sure,
it.
I'm sure it's, yeah.
Just really liked what he was doing. But like, I think that the big thing about NAMM this year was like everybody was saying it too. It's all about like how technology ties into music. Yeah. So
it was pushing.
that was kinda like the focus for everything. like drum sets, like they had like probably just as many digital sets as they had acoustic sets set up to play on. You know what I mean?
So can you just walk around and sample?
Oh
shit?
yeah, that's the best
Yeah,
part.
yeah,
You just go
dude.
play anything. You know?
Anything you want.
Do they like look at you if you take too long, like? Or you can just
No, not at all. Matter of fact, they keep on telling you to keep
talk to
on.
you. Yeah, they help you out, grab you whatever you
Bro,
need.
so one of the things that I was really wanting to do, I was there, was I'm a big, you know, I always have a bunch of different guitars and I'm always buying guitars and stuff. I wanted to play what's called a Duesenberg. It's a really sweet electric guitar. And we went to Duesenberg's, it's made in Germany. Well, it's designed in Germany, built in Korea, and assembled in Germany. So it's kind of like confusing. Like you ask them, they don't tell you what's going on.
They don't know.
No, it's kind of deceptive and a half, actually. Anyway, they really are bad mammo jammer guitars, though. So anyways, I wanted to play one really bad. I get up there, go to play one, and the guy's like, take off your jacket, flip around your badge, like totally being kind of like a dick about
Why
it.
to
or
not
whatever.
damage it?
Yeah, you know, it's like you're in a trade show with like however many thousands of people that, you know, are just wanting to come check out your stuff. I'm a buyer. It even says on my stuff I'm a buyer. I'm not just like another presenter or whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm there to buy. Well, not really, but there to buy stuff. Anyway, so I kind of went through like all this like not stress, but I was just like I didn't even want to play anymore. So I gave it to another buddy to play. Yeah, that was with us. So I was like all bummed out because I really wanted to play a doozy really badly. It just so happened I went to go look up like some different effects stores, and I'm going in and I'm picking up the guitars and I'm playing them. I started playing for like probably like an hour on this one board of all these different pedals. And I'm like, oh, this guitar is pretty cool. I mean, normally you use like a $500 guitar, you know what I mean, at one of these things because hey, if you drop it and you break it in half, who gives a rip, right? So I was playing it for like probably a good hour or whatever, right? And then our other brother Ron walked up and he goes, hey, you're playing a doozy. I'm like, oh, no freaking way. And they were like, didn't care at all, did not give a rat's ass.
Because they just brought it to let people play.
Just people play it, yeah. And it was all, and what's funny was it was all scratched up and dinged up anyway, so it didn't matter. But dude, it played really good. It was just hilarious how, like, I psyched myself up about playing one, and then I ended up accidentally playing one and really liking it. So
Put it up on
kinda
a
worked
pedestal.
out. I did. I had it up on a pedestal. I have some nice guitars.
The guy
already.
almost ruined it for you. That
He
fucking
did. I
asshole.
actually probably would have never even tried to play one again, honestly. I wanted to play star player really bad, is what it was, and so it was cool. That was kind of cool. There's a couple of things that kind of happened.
Well, I think because that guitar was already sold, that's why. So he really.
Yeah, that was the thing that's kind of off. Like a lot of the things you're going. Yeah, so like okay, there's no selling happening on the floor, right? Like I, as a person, can't come in and buy a guitar and walk out with that guitar, right? But I, as a buyer I said I was a buyer for our church to get in type of thing, right? So as a buyer for our church, I could set up the purchase. It could be shipped to me, or it could be shipped to my closest store that would sell me the guitar in the store, type of thing. I make a commitment to buy it. So like that was by the first day. We were like a little late the first day because we were trying to find parking, which is kind of silly. You had to shuttle from the Angel Stadium. It was pretty crazy. Anyway, so by the first day we were there like maybe at noon instead of 10 a.m. Practically all the stuff we went to go play had already been sold. So people like went in early and like
They're buying it all out.
buying stuff out already. Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
But yeah, but if I bought something, I wouldn't want other people playing my shit either.
I know. Well, I would,
They're not
to me,
fucking
if it's
bad around.
sold, I wouldn't even think I would have had it on the floor anymore or something. And if that's the case, you should have planned. I mean, I don't
You should have
know,
brought some floor
personally.
models or something.
Exactly, something you didn't care about, you know. But probably the funniest thing was the acoustic. Yeah, we went down to Breedlove, and they had like this sick. It was like driftwood kind of carved driftwood, holding all these guitars, all these bad custom-made, built-to-order guitars or whatever, right? Like there's one of them that was a double cutaway acoustic, which by the way, nobody makes really a double cutaway acoustic.
What is a double?
Double cutaway is like on a Strat,
Like
there's
a
two
little-
horns,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
On acoustics, it's either solid or it has one horn. You know, this one had two. The double cutaway. And I was playing on this guitar. I was playing another guitar. And they never came up and told me anything. Were never really jerks about it or whatever. And when I was putting up like the last guitar I was playing, this lady came up and asked me what I think of it, blah blah blah. And it was like no big deal. And I was like, yeah. So what does this kind of run for? And she's like, oh well, these are already all sold. So it's more based on MSRP or whatever. So well, how much? Okay, well then how much does it cost? She goes, well, the one you were playing there was $26,000. I was like, oh, crap.
Fuck.
I'm like, you just let me come in here. You don't know who I am, off the street. Never said nothing to do with my badge, my jacket, nothing, It was a beautiful guitar.
Bro, let me tell you something. The guitars
That's
guitars
crazy.
were mounted on a
I don't know
beautiful,
what's crazier.
huge piece of koa wood going down
It
like
was
this in spirals.
swirled. It was-
and had guitar mounts on them, and that's what the guitar. Imagine that alone probably was like $40,000.
Probably.
Just
It was
for the
beautiful
stand.
though, but it looked like honestly, sort of like driftwood almost. Like it was real worn, and you have pictures of it somewhere.
Yeah, I do.
It was so sick. It was
And we
bad.
couldn't figure out why she was all
She was
over
like,
us.
she was watching
And
us,
then
but
we
wasn't saying
figured it
anything.
out.
I was like, okay, well then.
That was
that's-
the cheap one. We went over and they
I mean,
were
are
like
there
32 to 34
normal
going up.
people who don't have respect for instruments going to these things? Like, are there
No, but I
average
mean,
Joes off the street? So
who
there's assuming
knows?
everybody there is going to treat the instrument.
Well, here's the thing, man.
Except
When you
for
go
that
to
one
NAMM,
company.
you pay for the place that you're at, right? As far as the vendor goes. So these guys are on the bottom part because nobody really buys their stuff. I don't think. The only people that uses them is the ones that get sponsored by it, or they're rich as hell,
Yeah,
So
that's
these
true.
guys were down at the bottom. We only seen them because we went to go watch Capenna play. That was
It
doing
was right next to
a
Capenna.
thing for the ukulele.
The band Capenna.
The thing is, like, it's
I
Breedlove
thought,
is the
when
company.
you first said it, my first thought was
Capenna.
Capenna Adams.
No,
I was like,
the
what?
band Capenna.
No, that's John Adams now, bro.
No, but like Breedlove to me has never been like the super expensive guitar company either. So I thought I was like playing like $800, $1,000 guitar or whatever.
Love?
Breedlove, yeah, they're decent guitar, really awesome guitars actually. It's just never been like my cup of tea or whatever. I'm more of a Taylor guy. Anyway, the funniest part about all of that is all the days we were there and all the fact that I'm like a Taylor fanboy for acoustics. We never went to go to the Taylor booth at all. Never spent a second there. Walked past it every single time. It was kind of funny.
Did you think, oh, I'll just go later, I'll go later?
I kept on thinking that, and it ends up Annie McKee came and played. Did you hear that at Taylor?
Yeah, I got so sick.
Bro, I was pissed. I was bummed out. I would have loved to have seen him play.
I don't know who that is.
You should definitely open up some YouTube, and
What
I
does he
recommend to your
play?
listeners to listen to Andy McKee.
Is he play for a band?
Nope, he plays for himself. He plays by himself.
We got
Andy
the,
McKee?
Yeah.
oh,
Like
dude.
MCKEY?
MCKEE.
Yeah, look up drifting. Andy?
Andy?
McKee.
Andy McKee.
Oh, I know Andrew. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go way back.
Yeah,
Andy
you-
McKee
you guys are
drifting.
homies, huh?
He like literally almost not that he
Oh my God.
invented a style. He made a style that exists.
But he
Very
perfected
popular.
it,
He
dude.
perfected it, and
He's bald with a beard?
yep,
He
that's
get-
him.
He got a bunch of hairstyles. He's been doing it so long.
What song? Drifting?
Drifting is beautiful.
This guy is phenomenal. Oh, there's ads.
on YouTube.
Ads. You should get ad blockers.
You know, I don't put ads on my videos when I put them up on YouTube because
I do to make money off of them.
you can. That's what I heard, but I was like, fuck that shit. What an asshole.
Anyway, it's percussive guitar.
I'm sure that they can hear this. Please don't pull me down off YouTube for putting a YouTube video
This is
on.
not our song. We don't claim it to be.
Andy McKicky.
He's doing all this just by pounding it down with his fingers.
This guy's gifted. This guy is gifted. Simple as that.
Sick. We should put an HDMI to the TV.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Is he playing in a different tune or is it like normal
Yeah.
tuning?
Nope. It's not a standard tuning. It's in. I don't know if this one is in DADGAD or not.
I don't
They
think
play a lot
so.
of stuff.
I don't think it's that good.
It might be Open E or Open G or something, but almost this kind of stuff you have to because it's impossible to. Because the guitar is not tuned to be like in a key just by playing it open, yeah, and he has to for this stuff. Probably Open G, I would assume. I haven't even tried to play the song before. I would even try.
How do you even figure out where to begin?
Just watch it, listen to it.
Do you see Heather's song there?
Alright, that's good enough. Maybe we've gone too long.
Yeah, I think
I
you
think
get the
so.
point.
Yeah.
Anyway, we missed this guy.
Damn.
But-
and who is he? Like, how did he get famous? Making YouTube videos?
YouTube, yeah. So he got his
And he's sponsored by Taylor?
He's not sponsored by Taylor, actually. He just
who he's sponsored by.
He just prefers.
no, he's sponsored by a company who makes fan frets. You know that, yeah, Paulie?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, the guitar's the
That's
they call it a
probably usually
multi-scale
why he can-
guitar.
He can,
It's anyway, it's interesting stuff.
I didn't know that.
he can tap so well.
It's sick, dude. Anyway,
Seems
so
cool. I mean, it's interesting.
we went to go check out.
Does he know how to play guitar the regular way?
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Probably not.
I wonder though because like when you see people who like this guy has a totally different way of playing guitar.
Like
and,
August Rush. This is like
figured
August
out,
Rush. Remember
like,
that?
I don't know
The
what that
movie,
is.
obviously.
It's a movie.
It's a movie. It's great when the kid
That
plays
was a
like
good
this.
movie.
Percussive
But
guitar.
like they figure out this way because it makes more sense to them this way instead of learning to play chords, open whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that
And
question.
maybe they learn how to play regular guitar after.
I don't know the answer to that question. I
Well,
just said it
I'm
twice. I mean, why do you ask it again? It just seems like redundant.
Just to get your opinion, what do you think about?
I think that he probably definitely can play guitar normally, and he found a way to make it his own. That's all, you know.
I have
Probably.
a question. I didn't see the movie August Rush, but I have an assumption.
You should watch it.
Maybe might be way wrong. Was the kid in August Rush had like Down syndrome or some kind of mental disability that made him
No.
learn it this
No.
way, or
No,
normal kid?
no,
just-
he played it. He was acoustic. He was acoustic.
was he
He was
autistic?
acoustic.
Was
No,
he
no,
autistic?
he-
No,
No, I don't think so.
Kid.
I don't remember now.
No,
just-
he was fine. He just didn't have his parents growing up.
Mhm.
It was like,
He was just lonely.
So he was just
He's an orphan, so he played
emotionally-
guitar all the time.
Emotionally handicapped.
Yeah.
That's cool. I never saw it.
It's a
Maybe
cool
I'll look
movie,
at it.
actually. I really enjoyed it.
You should watch it.
Yeah.
You might cry.
Paulie got to see his idol.
oh, Lee Sklar. You know who that is?
Yeah.
So put it this way: the best musicians on the planet live in Nashville, right? And the best musicians in Nashville are the top calls in the Nashville studio. Whatever I don't even know the names of them, but this guy has been and is the probably number one called bass session studio session bass player. Lee Sklar, sick.
Lee,
If you look up, actually, just look up Phil Collins farewell tour.
oh, this guy with the beard.
Yes.
he's the guy.
Yes, I saw you guys.
So-
I saw this.
The story about this.
I don't know who this guy is, but he looks fucking.
The story about this is
awesome.
when we
That
first showed up,
is-
there was a big, huge picture and poster of him. Huge when you walk in the door. So I'm like, you know what? I'm never gonna see this guy. Somebody take my picture with this poster. And I go up and I take the
found
picture with the poster. Oh, here, that's a stand that the stuff was on.
Isn't that beautiful, dude?
Beautiful Koa stand. You gotta show that. To
Are you
the
sure
folks.
that's Koa?
Yeah,
Uh,
positive. All those guitars were Koa.
Are they a Hawaii company?
No, just not all of it was co-op, but most of it
Acacia,
was co-op.
maybe African acacia. But anyway, sorry.
No, so
Right.
yeah, so I get these guys to take a picture of me with the thing, And so I'm with my buddy Ron, and we're walking,
Man,
and this guy, this tall Gandalf-looking guy, walks by us, and Ron's like, "Hey, that's Lee Sklar." And I'm like, "There's no way because people would be all over him. This guy's huge." I
You
mean,
didn't know what he looked like?
you walk in. No, I just know because from the back. I only seen the back of him. But when you walk in the door, there's a huge poster of him. You know, that's how famous he is. So he's like, "There's no way. People be all over him." So I run up and I see that's him. And I stop and I said, "Please, can I just get a picture?" And he's like, "Of course, man. He's really cool." So I got a nice little picture with him. But he's the Gandalf.
The Gandalf of
The
bass players.
Gandalf of bass players, yeah. One of my idols. One of them. I got to see Victor Wooten,
Victor
who was
Wooten,
another
yeah.
big idol. I didn't get to chill or meet with him or nothing.
Did you guys get to meet with any other musicians?
We did. As a matter of
I
fact,
got to connect with him.
we went to one of my favorite guitars is Sir Guitars. A guy named John Sir, based out of Lake Elsinore, California.
Oh, this is the cool part.
And anyway, so we go to this thing called the Sir Factory Party. We got hookups for tickets for free and everything to get into the factory
Hobnobbing
party,
with
right?
the fucking...
It was baller, dude. It was awesome. They had
tofu.
you know who Andy Woods is? You ever heard of him? Are you kidding me?
I'm not like
So,
super
okay, hang on,
knowledgeable
hang on.
about
So,
musicians,
You know who
dude.
Rascal Flatts?
You know who Rascal Flatts is? Come on.
I know the band, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a guitarist for Rascal Flatts.
And then also
right?
there's still guitarist.
There's still guitarist Travis
We
Toy.
talked and hung out with
Yeah.
him.
And you know steel guitarist, pedal steel guitar. You know the whole, you know, like it makes
Yeah,
a different
the
noise.
flat one where
Yeah,
they...
Yeah.
this guy is
So-
sick.
So we're
dude.
watching these
I heard
guys.
that a lot in Hawaiian music.
Yeah, Hawaiian music has a lot of steel guitar. Anyway, so we're watching these guys, and it's pretty badness. Like, it was a killer show. Checking all these things, and so at the end of the show, everybody's coming off the stage, they're going backstage, they're going to something. And they start walking right up to kind of leave or whatever, right? And Paulie reaches out and is like,
Hey,
grabbing this guy, like, hey, come, we want to talk to you because this guy's phenomenal. He's doing like wannabe metal stuff. Like, not wannabe,
On the
he's
steel
pulling
guitar.
off metal stuff.
they're going
on a
solo
steel
for
guitar.
solo with the other
They're going
guys
back
out
and forth. I
there.
can't remember his name. Ian something.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this guy's going off, dude, on pedal steel guitar like you would like speed, like amazingly fast, right? So we talked to him afterwards. This guy is like super freaking chill. The whole time he's talking to us, he's like, "Oh, come see me at my booth. I'm at Eminence. Eminence is a speaker company. I'm gonna be doing a demo tomorrow and Saturday, blah blah blah." So we go check him out at Eminence. We shoot the bull with him, talk story with him for like a couple hours, dude. This dude was super cool, and he had
What's his name?
Travis Story. Very cool cat. Very nice guy. Phenomenal guy. It was cool just to kind of meet somebody. So he's been playing for Rascal Flatts since 2004. So like he's pretty well known, at least in the pedal steel world. But it was badness, dude. It was a lot of fun. And then our buddy Ron had connections with a couple different bands that we went go check out and hung out with them too. Had breakfast with a lot of the Roland sponsors. They all kind of ate breakfast with us one morning just for the fun of it. It was good fun, dude.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, how did you guys have all these connections through?
Through Instagram,
Through Ron.
believe it or not.
Yeah, all through Ron.
All through Ron and Instagram mostly, yeah.
Just following and
Just from- yeah, exactly.
messaging and
Just
talking,
from like,
Matter of fact, we
you start
were.
off, you follow a musician you like, and then you like a couple.
Well, here's the cool thing. You know, we were.
You write a comment and shit.
Listen. It was in the shuttle, right?
That's
And
all I
this
got
one
people
guy,
on
this one guy
podcasts.
talks to us and stops us, and he's talking story, and then he looks around and says, "I don't mean to sound weird, but I think we're Instagram friends."
I follow you on Instagram.
Yeah, I follow you on Instagram.
You're a session producer, blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
yeah, yeah.
As a matter of fact, one of the shuttle buses too. I'm sitting there talking to
And this guy was from where? The mainland?
somewhere in the mainland. Yeah, and he knew who Ron was. He had been following him for years or whatever. I'm sitting here talking. I like to say I talk to anybody. I'll talk anybody's ear off too. I'm on the bus and I'm talking to the guy from Mojave mics, and just shooting the bull with him. You know, he's talking about his mic and it's high end. And I've heard of them before. They're expensive mics or whatever. And ends up this guy is like the owner of the company, riding the shuttle to the
To the convention
to the
center.
convention center to save money. You know, you can tell he's super frugal. He's wearing like all jean outfit. You know, your shirt's made out of jean too. You know, he was a character though. I was telling Ron, I said, dude, if I would have talked to that guy for about 21 minutes, I would have got a free mic out of him. I could tell because he was just like we were like becoming buddies.
Just happy to be talking to
It
somebody.
was hilarious, but like you talk to me, you realize he's on a different level. You know what I mean? Like he understands well more than anything I would ever know about microphones and all. It was awesome though. It was good fun. We made a lot of connects.
Oh yeah. A lot of connect.
Did you guys purchase anything?
No. I actually had an agreement with my wife that I wouldn't buy anything while I was there. I even had to show her on the back of the badge that it says that no deals can be done on the floor, just to prove to her that I wasn't going to buy anything. Because she was convinced I was going to come back with a guitar. Or
We drove through Compton
yeah, we drove to
with our
Compton.
windows down.
How's that?
That was fun.
Scary.
Fine.
Yes. I was
Really?
pretty
Was
pissed.
it? Were you scared? Really?
No.
No.
But I walked through Waianae.
Did you see anything?
I ain't scared of no Compton.
We were in Detroit for her friend's wedding, and we were right on 8 Mile Road.
Yeah?
But from what we were explaining to, because she found out the restaurant we were going to was on 8 Mile. She was like, "Oh my God, it's like the dangerous part." But the streets are so long
Yeah.
that there's like
A good part
dangerous
of 8
parts
Mile.
and then like a nice part and then
Yeah.
maybe another dangerous part or whatever. But we were in like a nice part.
One of the cool things we did while we were there, though, is we drove down Highway 1. Yeah, we went to Beverly Hills. We went everywhere, dude. We went Sunset Boulevard, you know. We went to Mesa
Rodeo
Boogie.
Drive.
No.
Yeah,
Sunset,
Rodeo
actually,
Drive.
we did go to Rodeo Drive. That's right.
Saw the Capitol building.
But our intention was
Capitol
more
Records.
like we want to go Sunset Boulevard and check out. You know, the Guitar Center there is like
The
literally
Mecca.
world renowned. It's huge. They have like it's kind of like in Hollywood with the hands and the cement type thing. They have musicians. Is that
Hands in the what?
the cement?
Oh, I just didn't hear the T.
Oh yeah, cement. They have the same thing. Like
You know all
really
those
famous.
actors with their hands in the semen?
A
They
lot
have
of actors do have hands there.
actresses,
And
Hers.
actors probably.
actors.
I'm sure.
Anyway.
there's-
It was cool though. That was a lot of fun. We went there. Went to Mesa Boogie. Went to Sam Ash. Checked out a bunch of stuff, man, while we were there. I think we had more fun probably the last day where we weren't even at the convention center. We just went cruise around and went all over the different places, whatever.
Soup Plantation, of course. That was
Yeah,
amazing.
Soup Plantation was pretty good.
In and out burger.
Plantation?
Yeah.
The
Oh,
fuck is
hell,
soup
they got all kinds
plantation?
of stuff, dude. Salad, soup,
So,
pizza.
From the
pasta.
name, you would think that it had to do with slavery.
Yeah, or like
But it
they're
actually
making
had to do with soups.
putting these
It looked like they were
soups
slaves.
soups to work.
Yeah, it was pretty invigorating.
Great El Pollo Loco.
Bro, El Pollo Loco is really good. Like, really good.
Grilled chicken, and it's dry.
phenomenal,
It's
dude.
grilled
It's
Well, it's
chicken.
all chicken, right? That's
Yeah, it's grilled though.
Don't act
Crazy
like you know
chicken.
Spanish.
the
Don't be
crazy
dumb.
chicken.
Right,
They
you know,
better
We
have
went,
some
we
grilled
went to
chicken.
A&W root beer because
Yes.
no more beer
Yeah,
anymore.
Sizzler. We went to Sizzler.
Sizzler, we did.
They had a
Why
They
you
have scissors
because they
there.
don't have it over
No
here
more
no
in Hawaii.
So what you guys get? It says, "Oh, I can eat shrimp."
I didn't eat.
I did. I got a steak with all you can eat shrimp and a salad bar.
Those
No,
little
we're
baby
gonna have to go
popcorn
and get
shrimps.
food after this.
I'm kind of hungry. Speaking of
How many of those little shrimps did you want? Some tofu? I got some tofu.
No, not at all.
It doesn't sound good. No.
It's actually pretty good, you know. You want to try it at least?
No thanks, brother.
It's really good.
I'm fine, thank you. Good, thanks.
Super good.
That's great. I'm happy you think so.
Vegetable?
No.
I'm
No, that whole thing looks disgusting. I don't even know what
This
that
is-
is, but I'm kind of grossed out by it.
This is Okinawan sweet potato salad, but it's vegan. So it's not mayonnaise. Veganese. It's
Well,
not
on
gross
the,
at all, you fucker.
On the third floor, they had this place called Lounge 88 with all these beautiful
Now
pianos.
this was sick.
Oh.
So,
Did you see the videos?
I did. You gotta talk about it.
Okay.
okay,
Is that
so
what you're gonna talk about?
yeah,
okay,
I'll
do
get
it.
there. So anyway, I sit down on one of the keys and I start playing. I'm thinking, okay, this is beautiful, but this is my one and only chance I'll ever get to sit down and actually play on a concert grand piano. So I was waiting for this one guy to get off one, and it was just taking forever. So me, Ron, and Dennis, we kind of split up, right? All looking for one. And so I can't find one. I go and sit down on a piano, and this is just the beginning of the story. And I'm playing, just jamming out, just whatever, not paying attention to who's around me, playing whatever. And I turn around, and I literally have this little bit of following of people just over my shoulder, just watching me. And so the first thing I do is just kind of panic out, and I stand up and just walk away. Then I find
gets better.
Dennis, and I sit down doing what he's playing, and then it starts happening again. But then Dennis got me on video now, okay? And Dennis can explain this one, but a girl comes by.
This girl. So Paul's like playing something like very like emotional. Yeah, I was like building and everything, right? And this girl, you can see her in the video too. She's running like I know this guy running up, runs right up to him, like right up to his face, and looks at him, and then realizes I don't know him at all.
And then
walked
she
away.
laughs.
She laughs so hard and goes away. And then there was like these father-son guy that kept on following Paul like the rest of the day, pretty much.
Did they think you're famous, or they just thought you were?
I don't know. It was pretty funny.
But the entire time, my buddy Ron actually got a hold of a concert grand piano and was texting us, trying to call us, and we weren't paying attention because I was too busy playing the other one that we were on. So I never actually got to play the 12 foot.
But the best part is
concert
Ron's like
piano.
texting us like, "Guys, I'm playing everything I know how to play on the piano as a guitarist. I'm running out of material here. I need you guys to come and get me."
And so he just left.
He just finally left. But the piano we were playing on was German made, and it was $195,000.
Yeah, well, he said it was free. You just had to pay for
You
the
said
seat.
pay for the stool, yeah.
The
And
stool was about
$195,000.
$200K, yeah. And then
Why
he said
that
they'll even
sells
ship
it?
it to your house, you know.
Yeah, free delivery. So that's pretty handy.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, it was
Who
pretty
buys
awesome
that?
though.
Like fucking John Legend buys that kind of shit.
Oh, I guarantee you. Not John Legend. Yeah, John Legend, but John
Elton John.
Elton John. Yeah, guarantee.
He has a few, I think.
Yeah.
He has a
I would,
lot.
if I was a celebrity, I would have one or two beautiful pianos like that. Definitely. I prefer baby grands just because it's a smoother sound to me.
I have a Steinway.
But the concert grands are so big and huge sounding and beautiful. Sometimes if you really want to feel the emotion, you gotta jump into those. But that's just overkill sometimes.
Where do you have room for that shit?
You won't.
You need a special room in your house.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're a celebrity, you have that kind of stuff going on. You know what I mean? I definitely will have one, whether I'm a celebrity or not. Whenever I do build and buy my house, I will have a baby grand.
My
piano,
next
a white
house
one,
is gonna have a baby grand.
Yeah.
At least.
so I can put my wife
guarantee
to sleep and wake her up every morning.
Oh, so sweet.
That is
Aw.
sweet.
I just try and forget action when I go home.
Oh man, where else did we go? Maybe we did all kinds of crazy stuff over there. There was a long.
Enough. Breeze here.
Oh yeah.
Go on.
Yes, please do. Let's hear it.
No, it was
Nah.
come on, at the.
I don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Nice.
We'll talk about it after.
We met with Tom Anderson. Yeah.
Yeah,
Talked to him for a little bit.
True.
Make some sweet guitars.
Who's Tom Anderson?
He's a guitar maker.
Guitar
Anderson
builder.
guitars. Like
Yeah.
Fender Anderson.
Handmade. You know. James Taylor.
Did
Actually,
he come from Fender? Actually, no?
he used to
Anderson?
cut Fender Custom Shop
Yeah.
back in the day.
James Taylor.
James Taylor makes some really sweet guitars. Played around with some of them. I went to JHS Pedals, which is like one of my favorite pedal companies, and I was pretty disappointed I left.
So was the best thing you played that guitar? What was it called? A doozy?
Yeah, the doozy was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Is that like your most memorable?
Well, actually, a really funny thing. Oh, dude! So we went to go play a cajon. Yeah, I was playing this cajon, and this cajon is now electronic. They have this ones that are, oh, dude, it's sick. You can get like a ask him because I was playing. You can get like a hip hop beat out of a cajon.
Different triggers on the
Different
cajon
triggers
now.
are inside. Dude,
It's all
sick.
electronic now. It's electronic cajon.
From
Roland, dude.
From
They're
Roland.
rolling it out. They're pushing
So-
it hard, dude. Only 300 something.
Yeah, it's not
But you
that
gotta
bad.
have an amp and stuff.
Only 300 something.
Anyway,
No,
so-
dude. Compared to most good.
So they had headphones there, yeah.
That's
So I'm
cheap.
putting on the headphones and I'm just playing, you know, for a little while.
Yeah, where's your back?
And I was getting mad because I couldn't figure out how to make
Door
it
to the
work.
left.
Like I wasn't hitting the triggers where I wanted or whatever. And anyway, so Paul and them were like looking at me, they were laughing like crazy. And I said, "What's up?" And they said, "Take off your headphones." Take off my headphones, and I realized that there's loudspeakers, and I'm like blaring loud the whole time, just trying to figure out where the triggers are. So it wasn't even like a beat or anything. It was just like me trying to figure out where. Anyway, so this guy comes up to us that works for Boss, works for Roland, and he grabs the headphones from me, and he sits down on it, and he starts showing me where it's at. I'm like, "Oh, sick." So I think I'm going to sit back down, right? And it was about 5:57 p.m., right? He tells me, and now that you know where the triggers are, you can come back tomorrow and play it because we're closing the showroom. Instead of like telling us, "Oh, by the way, sorry, we're actually closing now," da da da. He made it a point to like show me, show off, and then be like, "Get out of here." I was like, "That dude really pissed me off." So we're telling the guys who we met over there, yeah, because they were also rolling artists or whatever too. We're telling them what happened, and they're like, "Oh, that was really dick, man. Who was the guy?" And I'm like, "I don't know. He looked like Martin Scorsese."
Martin Scorsese?
Yeah, Scorsese. He looked like exactly like him. And they're all like, oh, I know who that guy is. It was so funny, dude. But it was pretty cool, man. It was really awesome. It happened to me another time, too. I can't remember what I was playing the second time. But we pretty much got kicked out.
Jeez. Send me that.
Oh, they're calling after. First, she's ready. I'm gonna take a break.
We can pause for now. I want to take a break.
Pause for now.
Yeah. Alright, so that's the episode for now. They had to take off early because Paul had some trouble with his car. His windows wouldn't roll up, so he needed to take it somewhere to get it looked at real quick. But yeah, so that was a good episode. Talk about NAMM. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely gonna have both of these guys on back for other episodes. They're super cool to hang out with, super cool to record with. My good friends Dennis and Paul. Yeah, so thanks guys. Love you guys. Peace.
Dying, the world goes blind while the boy is lying. The house is burning, the children mourning their father's death. While the world it keeps turning, one more day of pain has passed. While he lies in the grass on his back, looking through the cracks in the sky. Sun rounds, all drowns in twilight. The world is cracked, earth is black. A child with no arms lying on his back. Nowhere to go in the middle of this cold. In the middle of the earth spinning out of control. Desert stretches on for one more day. The girl pleads to him, don't go away. His lips, they move, but got nothing to say. Stares blankly through her face. Recollection of his brothers as they play. Running into the sun. I'm running out of blood, yeah, I'm going numb. I'm running, yeah, I'm running, I'm running, I'm running, I'm running on empty. I'm running through this maze till I reach the sea. My heart burns up inside of me, burnt and charred from this desert heat. My heart burns up inside of me, and the pain within is the pain outside. The desert right here is a reflection of my life, just as brutal as I am the sun. Me and this desert, we are one.